I believe the biggest hurdle that people have is
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Ridgeback Productions, and I help beginning voiceover talents grow their business and generate income. Hopefully lots of income. And it's funny because I just got off a consultation with a talent, and the way that he put it was a very helpful amount. And I like that because for him, it's not a full-time business. He's not trying to go full-time in voiceover. He's only trying to do part-time, but he's generating, and then we've worked together. Well, this is like probably our third or fourth consultation we've done together to work together. He purchased a package that, whatever. These are all options. But yeah, so when he began, it was, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. And now he's kind of at the point where we're like really plugging holes and helping out with certain things. And and he was saying he says, I still watch your videos, blah, blah, blah. And, it's helping beginning voiceover talents grow their business and generate income. And he's like, and I like to think of it as helpful income because for me, it's a part-time gig. It's a side hustle that I'm doing. And it's so helpful because I'm bringing in this extra money that's helping my family that I didn't have before. And it's only requiring me to put in, a certain amount of time at the end of the day kind of thing. And he's like, the what I put into it is what I'm getting out of it. And he says, this is the type of side hustle that I wanted. So I love that. I did love that part. In a little randomness, sorry. In this video, though, I wanted to go into a conversation. My friend Lenny B and I were chatting about the concept of getting started and the challenges that some people face when they're getting started. And you kind of get a little glimpse into just Lenny and I hanging out and having a little conversation about what we're noticing on my side with helping beginning voiceover talents start and grow, and his side of helping voiceover talents get stellar audio and with the marketing and all the concepts that he's offering, and it just pieces together. And he and I get together often and just chat, and this time we just recorded it and I decided to share with you. So here's some thoughts with Lenny B and I on some challenges of when you're just getting started in voiceover.
I believe the biggest hurdle that people have is they don't just start and put themselves out there. They use equipment or the way that their audio sounds, or as soon as I get this microphone, then I'll post my gig. That prevents people.
There's
They use
always like
it's an excuse.
an excuse. There's not until kind of thing.
Right. Do you find that's what people tell you?
Dude, all the time. A lot of time it's like, a lot of people are just like, I don't want to publish it. It's like they'll build this beautiful Fiverr gig and then they just don't want to publish it because they don't feel like it's ready. And like, well, my demos aren't real. It's like, well, you're not going to have real demos from real clients until you release your gig. So it's kind of like you just got to, I don't know, I've said this to you before. It's like you just have to jump, but then they're so afraid of what's going to happen when you jump. But like, you're just going to find out, like, all you're doing is just taking a step forward. You know what I mean?
It's exactly, and I think you and I are in interesting positions because we speak with so many people that are in that position. We work with people that are just starting. They're gonna just begin to put their gig out on Fiverr or whatever platform, or they're coming to me to try to get their audio to sound good or sound better. So I think we are in a position sharing this information. We see this kind of this trend, and it happens all the time. I will say that I think it's something that happens with all creative people. It could be people that are writing books. They're writing books. They're writing lyrics for their own songs. They're writing music. Anybody creative. It's because we get critiqued. If you put your work out there to be purchased or to be listened to or to be read or to be seen or whatever it is, you're exposing yourself. You're being vulnerable. It's your work that you've been so excited to work on. It's something maybe that's coming from the heart. You're emoting. You're You're putting yourself out there. And yes, that's the fear, is getting critiqued. I want them so bad to love me. I want this to work. And you're almost like, I don't even, I want this to work so bad that I don't even want to hear the answer because it may be no, right?
I know. It's true. It's like a double-edged sword kind of thing because it's like we're vulnerable, but yet the the good thing is you never really hear the feedback. You know, you can audition, you can send in so many demos, and it's just like an industry of denial. Or not denial, rejection. You get rejected so much, but you don't even hear back. So it's so rare for a client or anyone to come back and tell you that it was horrible. So being afraid of someone thinking it's horrible, it's like, well, you're not going to hear that anyone thought it was bad just because nobody even responds. It's like you either book it or you just don't hear anything.
I often say we're all voiceover online internet dating.
Yeah.
And if somebody swipes the wrong way or left or right, I don't even know because I've been married for too long. I don't know which one is left or the right, which means you get denied. You know, if you're online dating and they don't accept you, they don't like you, they don't want to go out with you, they don't want to connect and work together with you, it's okay. There's plenty of fish in the sea, right? It's all right.
Yeah.
It just means that you're not a good fit, but you will eventually, if you put yourself out there, if you keep on expressing who you are, if you keep on making demos, if you keep on fixing and optimizing your freelance gig and you keep on improving, eventually you're going to connect with the right people who appreciate you for you.
Yeah. Like I wish if I had well, I'd probably choose something else to be honest if I had a superpower, but a cool superpower would be to give people confidence. And just the confidence of a lot of people tell me they don't like how they sound. I'm worried about how I sound. And, you know, there's a difference between, you know, what you're like a master of making somebody's audio sound pristine, but they're not even at that point of being scared. They don't even like their own voice. And I wish I could give somebody the confidence just to let them know, like, we are so all unique that you don't have to even like your own voice, but there are people out there that think your voice is perfect
Yes.
for what they need. But
Yep.
they're never going to hear it if you're too scared to just put yourself out there and, well, like you said, be vulnerable. But like, it doesn't matter why I think I sound squeaky or
hmm
I don't like to smile, and that makes when I do voiceover, like I had someone tell me that I don't smile very often, so I don't sound very friendly when I do my voiceover. Well, what a great niche to be in then. Like
Yeah.
you're the voice of like anger, you're the voice of whatever. Like there is a niche for every single
Yes.
person, and you're gonna get
Totally.
so many people to hire you if you just put yourself out there and I wish I could give people confidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, hearing us talk about it, and I think helps, and it kind of confirms that it's a thing. Um, so, I think we both, in our own ways. I mean, what you do is awesome because you are giving people confidence. You know, if they don't know what they don't know for their gig and the way they kind of put their self out there, you're making sure that they get the right information, at least to up the percentage of connecting with somebody. If you're not you, if you're not being who you truly are, even if you don't like your voice, that's such a mistake for people to be like, I wish I sounded more like this person, or I want to do voiceovers like this person. No, well, you could, I mean, go ahead, but you're never going to do a better job than that person. But no one is going to do a better job at you than you. So be what is natural. We're all the most comfortable in our own skin. You don't have to fake anything, and you're original that way.
Awesome. I hope you got a lot out of that. Lenny is a wealth of knowledge. And again, I say this often in my videos, but it's very true. If you are questioning how your audio sounds or how you can improve it, he is by far the man to go to. If you're interested in learning how to get better at the fundamentals of production, he's the man to go to. If you're interested in how to market your business once it's built, and that's kind of my little niche right there, is building the business. If you really want to accelerate it with marketing, he has this marketing course that I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him again how long he spent on it, but it's brilliant. And it is so, so good. And I highly, highly recommend just start with Lenny B on his YouTube channel and you'll be obsessed just like everybody else that I know. But again, thanks, Lenny. Appreciate you as usual. And if you guys could take a second to like, subscribe, and please leave some comments down below. It helps the YouTube algorithm so this can get exposed to other beginning voiceover talents because I do this for you. I do this to help you out. I love helping. I had many people that had their hand out to me so I can grab it and they could help pull me up. And that's what I'm trying to do for you. I'm trying to give you that push and help you out because I remember what that was like and the value that I got from many, many people in the industry that helped me trying to give back. Hope you guys have a great day and you got a lot of useful information out of this. We'll see you next time. See ya!